Hello, everyone. It's 11:15 p.m. at night precisely. Hopefully this will be the last doggone video for the night. So, so, dang, I'm trying to. I guess sometimes I could get it perfectly and sometimes I can't. Oh, I almost got it. So, so I had a rough day. A rough day. So being sick alone ruined my day. Um, so I started to feel way, way better. I only ate once today. I probably wouldn't have eaten anything, but I only ate once today. So, as I said, I guess it did some benefit because the nausea went down. Like, soon as I started biting and eating the chicken, as I said, I used lemons, oranges, the apple cider vinegar, and and the Tony's saturated seasoning. So once I started to like my stomach felt like when I was nauseated and all that, like when I just drank water around 3 o'clock this afternoon, and when I drank the water, my stomach started to have like spasms. And I'm like, oh shit, I had nothing to eat today, and it's like I'm about to vomit or throw up water. So something with that with the way I made the chicken, it was falling off the bone tender. And you tasted the lemon overpowered everything. You tasted all the lemon. So so I yeah, it's like the moment I started eating the chicken, it's like the pain had went away. Like I meant to say the nausea, it went away. Like started working, like almost, it didn't go away instantly, but it started working instantly to go away. So ever since after so I just had two pieces of chicken and a whole sweet potato with some butter and honey on it. And that's all I ate today. Right now I'm feeling mild heartburn for some reason. But even last night, earlier today, I think I was feeling heartburn. So, it's like the nausea went away. I'll say about 85% improvement. But I was able to almost walk straight for a couple of hours, but then I started to feel a little bit weak and wobbly again. Um, but I wanted to say that this vertigo experience, it seemed like it was very traumatic for me. Like I really feel traumatized. I'm feeling traumatized from this vertigo and nausea experience. I hope to not have to experience something like that again. So I would have eaten me a cheese sandwich, but I didn't eat a cheese sandwich. I didn't eat any bread, no cheese, no peanut butter sandwich or nothing. But like I feel like I don't want to experience something like that again. You know, um I don't want to have to experience something like that again. But it seems like my symptoms are not 100% gone away and back to normal. But you know, I started to feel a lot better, but I'm still feeling the like the nausea feels a lot better, but I'm still feeling some of the vertigo kind of it seems like now that it's later at night, it seems like it's trying to the vertigo is at least it's trying to flare up again. So since you perp bastards, you know, the gang stalking network or program, they hit you with weapons. So since you're hitting me with weapons, don't cry and complain that I'm telling TMI. Stay off my channel and stop watching my videos if you don't like me telling TMI. So, I mean, the fact that I'm going through what I'm going through is why I'm saying it. But otherwise, I wouldn't even mention about my menstrual period. But it came today, and because y'all hitting me with weapons or making me sick, excuse me, this is the last of. I don't have any clean clothes, so I was supposed to have done laundry more like way Monday or Tuesday or possibly even Wednesday. But because y'all got me feeling like this, you know, I'm sitting here with dirty clothes. As if the same way when I was on the streets and couldn't access the laundromat, you know, or the only way I could get laundry done is if I get help with a hotel room or something. So, you know, I haven't been able to do laundry for the past few days because of the way I've been feeling. So, you know, if and then y'all act like y'all want to cry and complain. Oh, I hate it. I can't stand when she talks about forced diarrhea and all that. Well, y'all know what the program is. So you've been stalking me for years, but you complain about everything I post. But then you talk about that I complain so much. When you're just an internet stranger who need to mind your own doggone business. So Stephon Adams, I know that's not you with that fake avatar. And Stephon Adams might even be a fake name. So if you're a coward bullying people, you look like if that avatar is really you, you look like you're over 50 years old and you're too old to be patrolling and harassing people. So the fake Darnell Williams, Perp, Star Bricker, Stephon Adams, and the list goes on. The fake T.I. Perps as well. They're all working together against me. And yes, they're all part of the gang stalking, sex, and murder trafficking. I mean, look at my I have a couple of videos. Even if you're looking at YouTube Shorts, the fake Darnell Williams perp is, you know, making remarks about my death. Making remarks about my death. So, why y'all making death threats at me? Why y'all doing this to me? So, two professed targeted individuals, you know, I heard got murdered by this program, and that so-called targeted justice website. It seems like I can spot out the disinformation that they're spreading. You know, I don't even want to participate in their fake lawsuit that they're trying to make like like as if it doesn't make sense for you to do the lawsuit on your own, and that they recommend that you do it through them. Like you're better off if you do it through them. But I mean, all these false hopes of a lawsuit for targeted individuals. It's just false hopes, you know. And it seemed like they spread, they already been exposed, but people still support them and don't question them, you know. And I've had an issue with at least 2 or 3 people from Targeted Justice. So I don't even I don't even deal with them. I'm sitting here just dealing with my targeting by myself. If they have people who say get paperwork, write letters to Congress, write to the UN, write to the DHS, write to the Department of Justice, write to the FBI, the CIA, go to your police, but it's like almost everybody was saying that that they're not doing anything. It seemed like I just have no choice but to just go to God about it. Trying to go to God about it, because it doesn't seem like, if I'm ejected from the TI community, if I'm banned from the wrongfully banned from the TI community, or the popular fake TI perp cult, where all the popular fakes get falsely recognized as real, what? I don't even get invited to your conference calls. I never been to those big major mainstream conference calls or none of that. I did a small conference call one time from these people from Twitter, and one of the people up in there was acting real funny and weird and had an attitude, but the other one was fake nice, but she was talking weird stuff about the Bible. So I couldn't. That was the one and only time I did any so-called conference call. But the targeted Massachusetts and all that. What's the point of me trying to, trying to join in on a conference call if I know that once I enter, they would see me as a troublemaker, and I know I would get blocked or banned. So, but y'all getting on my case telling me write letters or get paperwork, and I don't want to have any narcs trying to control how I write the letters, or try to make it like as if my stuff from my heart. If they feel like my letters is not presentable enough for their opinion. So, I'm too poor for a lawsuit. Damn it, I'm too poor for a freaking meal right now. So, so it seemed like, I'm wondering if targeted justice is the reason why people try to talk about shut up and ignore, because then they want to make it like as if the perps are just there to annoy. And then they try to spread that false disinformation that the gang stalkers aren't out there to kill you, but that they're just there to annoy you. And that's false. That is false. Because certain professed targeted individuals, even the fake TI perps that betrayed me, they even said that people are put into this program to be sacrificed. I mean, and that's why if you consider the outcast, scapegoat, pariah, black sheep of the family, um, you know, and you be that blood sacrifice. So don't tell me that the perps are just here to harass and annoy. They they strip you from jobs, family, relationships, um, finances. You can't ignore all that shit. If they tamper with or destroy your car, you can't ignore that. So I mean, it's like they try the targeted justice. It seems like they try to minimize our targeting and then try to make it like as if we have to not let people think we look crazy. And I'm like, this is where all the popular fakes getting all that information from. you know, but yeah, as I said, you cannot ignore torture. Like what I went through earlier, I'm glad I started to feel better. So it's like I had to deal with I mean, and even later on tonight I had to deal with, I don't know if it was those same perps, but they had this perp in a red truck that blasts loud music too. But the black truck is even worse. It's louder. And they have those white fake LED headlights. And they modified their fake ass truck. And here I'm angry every day that I cannot have a vehicle at all. I'm being blocked from getting to drive or have a car. And here they won't even let me live. And they force me to have to be punished with undeserved poverty. As I said, they're torturing me out of here in hopes that I'll end up being back on the streets again. So I had to deal with that loud music torture pretty much all day. More so in the evening and at night. And then I had to deal with the fake Darnell Williams perp and fake Stephon Adams harassing me for no fucking reason at all. For no reason. The Aquarium Doris perp left me alone today. So, you know, as I said, they're too old to be trolling and harassing and stalking people when you've been stalking and following people for years, and then at the same time, you say that our lives are boring or that our lives aren't interesting, but you stalk our and comment on our every move. Y'all going to hell. I mean, I had just nonstop attacks today. Torture on top of torture on top of torture in a way that made me question if today is a satanic ritual high day or something. I don't even know if it's a full moon today or not, tonight, or I don't know. But I was miserable and I feel traumatized and miserable earlier today. And I had to battle this all by myself with nobody to help me. Nobody to help me. And then I'm sitting here suffering and fucking sick. And y'all harassing me and making subliminal death threat, making, remarks about my death. So, you know, and where in the Bible does it say that the devil is here just to harass? If this is something spiritual, if gang stalking is spiritual, And if the devil come to steal, kill, and destroy, what make you think that they're just paid? Oh, and another thing, targeted justice. They lied and said that that gang stalkers are just mind controlled and that they're not paid to do this. That I heard that some perps do go along with it for free, but they try to make like the perps are just mind controlled and that is bullshit. That perps get paid in Walmart gift cards and stuff like that. So that's another lie. Cause I read all this in a section where they talk about new TIs. So I don't know what even happened to that iCater lawsuit where they wanted to charge money that people can't afford. I'm sitting here just dealing because of the being hated by the TI community. I expose my targeting and I just freaking a loner and stay isolated to myself. I don't link up with targeted justice, I never really had any experience with targeted Massachusetts, but a lot of those, and I never been to the targeted rallies. And I discovered earlier today or yesterday, it was a fake TI perp that got hateful and had me blocked for another one, got hateful and blocked me for no reason on Twitter. I think she called herself government property or something like that. And it's like, all these popular fakes are being falsely glorified as real. I can't comprehend it. And so many of certain professed targeted individuals. How can y'all say targeted individuals are chosen ones, are chosen by God? And they got some professed targeted individuals who say, and I used to say I was atheist after I got out of that cult before I found the real Jesus Christ. But a lot of professed targeted individuals, they be New Agers, and some of them are profess to be atheists or don't believe in God. So I just stay away from. I avoid targeted justice. I used to, support and research their website and a lot of other TI websites. A lot of the TI websites and blogs and stuff, get scrubbed from the internet, and they suppress my blog. But yeah, as I'm gonna say it again, I don't treat fake TI perps that betrayed me. I don't treat fake TI perps like targeted individuals. I treat you like a gang stalker that you're acting like towards me. If you might act like a loyal TI friend towards another so-called targeted individual, but then you perp me. And some of y'all, like Romano Soriano, I never did you anything. That gang stalker simulation, I never did you anything. And a lot of so many people, I never did them anything. So, I'm glad I'm feeling a little bit better tonight. I'm hoping and praying I can sleep because I need to sleep. And, I feel like it's a miracle that I don't feel that much nausea. Maybe a teeny little bit. But, that really worked on my stomach. And because like the day before yesterday, Wednesday, I think it was. I think I felt that. I don't remember if I felt nausea, but I do remember I felt vertigo, and then after I ate, I felt better. But this is freaking insane. That that they're cooking and frying me, cooking, frying, and baking me, and broiling me. And then earlier today, when I try to take out the trash, and I think I tried some other activity, and they squeezed my organs when I try to bend down. So I felt like I wanted to eat some more cake, but I told myself I don't want to eat the cake because um, I don't want to feel bad again. I don't know if it might make my nausea come back, or if it might trigger it back. So I didn't eat the cake. So I got to get laundry done one of these doggone days. But I don't know. I cannot predict. I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling tomorrow. I don't know how much sleep I'm gonna get tonight, or if I get any tonight. So I don't know if I'll get any sleep tonight, and I'll be damned if I miss another night of sleep. This is crazy what they're doing to me. you know. So if the perps can't get to targets, um, if they can't get to you psychologically, then it seems like they attack you more physically. They attack you physically even more if you're not psychologically, emotionally sensitive. You know, but I do feel like we targets, we should be owed reparations, and we shouldn't have to go through hell in the battle of getting a lawsuit. If y'all can give all this money to illegal immigrants and Ukraine, but you're not even helping your own domestic um American people of all kinds or any kind. I mean, they got their knee on our necks and forcing all Americans to have to suffer. I mean, the way that the government is just financially destroying the entire country and making everybody suffer financially. But it's like I'm hearing that these so-called migrants are, getting free housing and free benefits. I'm like, this is insane. And y'all telling other Americans, this is how you program and brainwash y'all are. You tell your fellow Americans, stop stealing my tax dollars. You're entitled. You're lazy and don't want to work. But then, if you have outcry about illegals, if you have outcry about illegals coming into this country and getting free benefits that we natives can't even have, then you get falsely accused of being racist and ignorant. Oh, and fake Stephon Adams, he falsely accused me of being racist. And then he called me a skank. Nobody ever really called me a skank in my life before. And so then he edited the post and changed from calling me a skank to calling me a son of a bitch. A stupid son of a, or a dumb son of a bitch, or something like that, he said. I'm like, I don't understand the freaking hatred, and I never bothered or messed with Stephon Adams in the first place. You know, but him and Star Bricker, they work together. And they brag about their internet crimes on their fake TIWatch.org website. You know, and Stephon Adams is seeing like I'm the only female TI who he harasses, but he harasses quite a few other people and they're males. Excuse me. So yeah. So I'm scared. I have fear of this nausea coming back. You know, I can somewhat deal with the vertigo, but the nausea that comes along with it is torture and traumatizing. A nightmare kind of traumatizing. A worse nightmare. Something I don't want to experience again. I mean, as I say, I'm very, very traumatized by what I experienced today. My body feeling so weak that I have to grab onto the walls to walk to the bathroom and feel like a stumbling drunk person. So I'm not going to talk too much later or longer now. I'm going to try to go to sleep. I got to use the bathroom. It's 11:47 p.m. Thanks for listening to me, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye.